Welcome back to my YouTube channel and content channel, and wherever you might be seeing this. It's been years since I've created long form content. The last time I made a video was probably 2019, and from where I started, which hopefully you see a bit of a clip of a video here or something to show you where I started from, to where we are now, which is my own studio space. So I moved out of my own house for my own content. I've now got studio space, professional lighting. It's literally a podcast studio, and we've got props and background, and we've got LEDs and all that kind of shebang. So the content isn't higher quality, but the value is also there. So over the years, I've gained some experience from working through Invisalign, training hundreds of dental teams, hundreds of open days, visiting a lot of dental practices, including some of the biggest practices in the UK, and obviously the biggest Invisalign provider in Prague, which a lot of dentists have gone through the Invisalign kind of collaboration type thing. But yeah, we're back on the long form content, so hopefully you get a bit more context and value from my knowledge. So to start that off, what I'm going to do today is I'm going to share with you guys the 5 areas for marketing that you guys should be focusing on for 2026. It's around the corner. This year's gone pretty fast. We've got about a month and a half left before 2025 ends, and I need you guys to watch this content to get ready for next year. A lot of things have changed since I last made a video. AI wasn't around in terms of publicly available, so that has changed the way we deliver content, the way you do marketing. A lot of things have changed. So let me start with point 1, AI-driven personalization in patient journey. So the patient journey has always been something the dentists have tried to elevate at several touch points. And now the customization can be improved so much better through the use of AI. So again, integration with your CRM. I know a couple of fellow entrepreneurs that have launching a couple of new softwares this year, which will help you guys elevate your patient experience. But let AI personalize the experience based on behavior, whether it's visiting the website, whether it's visiting the social media channels, whether it's looking at the emails, booking things in, sending a query in, going on the website and the live chats in, triggering different integrations, all kind of pulled in together with ChatGPT through Zapier, can be one amazing way to elevate the patient experience where it's personalized, fast, and automated. And I think the patients are going to be really blown away when they realize, that was pretty quick, and that's pretty accurate, and that's all tailored towards me. That's never been experienced in dentistry before. The best we've ever had is automated emails, but this is going to take automation and those personal touch points to another level. So if you haven't already played with ChatGPT and using Zapier to kind of integrate your dental suite of tools to then really kind of become a bit more smarter with marketing and touch points, that's something you're going to have to look into for 2026. Number 2 is moving away from the shitty old testimonial videos that people used to make, forcing the patient to sit in the corner with a camera in their face and asking them, how do you feel about our service? It's a bit like a hostage video, and you can tell the patient is forced and they want to leave. If you try and create content using some nice cameras, higher quality videos, it's still the same shit, just better quality videos. What you need to focus on for 2026 is getting the transformational stories on camera with patient testimonials. So asking really great questions that allow you to kind of then pull back the curtains of what the patient was feeling and experiencing before they came to see you, what you did to kind of help them, and how their life has changed now because of what you did. Getting that transformation story in social media is going to be even better. So condensing all that within 10-20 seconds is going to be the key. So move away from the boring old testimonial forced videos to transformational storytelling by asking the right questions, having the right editing to be then condensed into 10-20 seconds. Is going to be the only way for you to compete with other people, because it's all evidence and social based marketing, and that's going to be how people resonate and relate to you rather than just swanky looking logos and websites. Number 3, augmented reality. So augmented reality has been around for decades. It's not something new. We've seen it on our game consoles over the years, but what's happening recently, especially from the iTero side of things that I'm aware of, is combining augmented reality with AI and 3D technology through dental scanners, and allowing patients to actually wear their smile, feel their smile, and then decide based on that whether this smile is what they want. Now, previously in dentistry, before all this technology stuff came out, patients had to take your word for it. So you would tell them, hey, try these braces on, 12 months down the line, you'll be fine, we'll get the results that you want. But now they can actually wear that smile. And again, this isn't new in healthcare. The ophthalmic market, optometrists, Specsavers, all these guys, they've had augmented reality when it comes to frames. So we can literally wear a frame using your own video camera on your phone, and you can then check out how your face looks at different angles with those glasses on. So it's not new, that's been around for about 4 or 5 years, but it's coming more and more into dentistry because it is a little bit more personal, a little bit more customized. I think that's the reason why there's been a bit of a delay. But with some of the technology out there, some of the softwares now, especially through AI, you can then customize a smile design, tweak it to what the patient wants, and get them to try it on. Now, the early adapters will elevate the patient experience through this, and it'll be uncomparable to most of the other practices out there. So 2026 is a year to take advantage of this stuff, and if patients are shopping around, they will remember your patient experience and compare it to other practices, and then decide based on that who was more proactive, who was a bit more personal with the patient, and then also through use of technology, who had invested more in their own business. I think that's going to be a bit of a game changer for 2026. Number 4, hyper-focused, localized Google Ads, as well as working with micro-influencers who are locally influential. Now there's people like Molly May, Jake Paul, I don't know. These guys are too big. They're not going to work with you. They have a reach which is usually national and international, and your patients aren't willing to travel like 10 miles from another city to come and see you. You want to try and focus on working with local micro-influencers that are probably above the 20K mark in terms of followers on their audience, but aren't too big where the message gets diluted and it gets spread too far away from your own local market. Now, again, it isn't a new strategy as such, but it's the only way to save your marketing investment and wasting it on the wrong influencers. And I know there's a bit of a comparison thing going on social media as well. Check out my patient, he's Ronaldo. Check out my patient, he's Mike Tyson. Ronaldo is in Saudi Arabia. His people are not going to come here to come and have treatment with you in Stockport. But you have to focus on the local influencers in Stockport. Now, finding micro-influencers isn't too hard, and they're locally associated with local businesses as well, by the way. Micro-influencers locally are also business influencers, so whether it's a brand who delivers and caters for the local market, and that could be from like maybe a unique cafe that just has cats walking around, to influential beauticians or makeup artists who only cater for the local city. Those are the people that you need to collaborate with more to get more pound investment returning in your marketing, if that made sense. And then localized Google Ads as well. So again, with Google Ads, you can upload postcodes based on your own patient data. Seeing the patients that are committing with treatment will then start to give you a bit of an indication which postcodes are the ones where people convert the most, and then really narrowing that targeting on the Google Ads to get hyper-local results with hyper-local postcodes. And that's going to be the way to then save your marketing spend and not wasting it in the wrong areas. However, brand awareness still has a place in marketing, and you should ideally be running a brand awareness campaign alongside some of your hyper-localized marketing. Those brand touchpoints will still increase the remembrance of your brand, so when the time is right, you will be the brand they think of. But I would say you don't have to go too broad with that type of marketing anymore. So number 5, it's AI-based search results on Google, as well as search results in ChatGPT. So Google did have a monopoly on search results, but more and more people are reverting or converting to ChatGPT to get answers. Google normally refers you to other sources for results, where ChatGPT does the research and spits out its own result to you, which is a bit more personalized, saving you time hopping through different websites to try and get the right answer. Now, voice search is also a big component as part of this. ChatGPT does have a voice facility where you can speak with ChatGPT directly or OpenAI and get the answers given to you verbally through an AI voice. And again, it's another way of communication. And then you've got your home devices like Alexa, Google, again, which are all voice searches when people are searching for questions and answers on there. Now, to become aligned with AI search results, and again, just to quickly mention Google Overview AI, which was something that they are testing. Now, what they've done with that is they haven't produced it for all search results. They've reduced it for certain types of search results. And when it comes to localized marketing, which is what most dental practices do, you don't have to compete too much with search results on AI search results on Google. Localized results still only give you local providers of a certain per service. So AI doesn't have too much of an impact on that. But when they start going a little bit more detail with the questioning and the prompts, that's when you want to appear. What you need to do is get in touch with your SEO team like ours or a website team to ensure your website has been marked off a schema so voice search results can appear for your website as well, and they can read the website from what the context of the page is. And the fluffiness of filling website pages with a certain word count, like 2,000 words on a page, 1,000 words on a page, that's not relevant anymore. AI search results usually avoid the fluff and really give short, snappy answers to their consumers because they know they are busy people, hence why they've used voice search. They didn't type this in, they need the answer in a nice direct way as well. So avoiding fluff in your content, in your blogs, that's going to be another part of ensuring your website comes up in the search results as well as voice search results. And be really straight to the point with the answers and the questions in your blogs and your content. FAQs really help with this, and a lot of websites are utilizing more and more FAQs on service pages, but they're still limited to usually 3 questions. So I'll probably expand on that a little bit more and maybe go to 8 to 12 in-depth questions and answers. That will allow your results to appear in the AI search results as well. So those are 5 different ways you guys can now start to plan some of your marketing and software investments for 2026 to try and stay ahead of the curve and actually get your marketing working for you so much better. Things have changed and you have to change. It's the only way. So hopefully you've enjoyed the content. Please do subscribe and follow us, and do comment below with what tools you're currently using, what brands you're currently using that are helping you work on some of those ideas that I've shared, and what your thoughts are, whether some of these things are implementable or are they still a little bit behind before technology develops a little bit more. Stay tuned for more content, and I'll see you in the next video.